are we heading to on this one? Still on justice for Mohbad. Now, there is someone, she might sound incoherent. She might appear to be a confused person, but she's actually smart at what she's doing. And this brings us to this point that we are. Is she really behind many of these things that happened and finally ended the life of her son? Recall that this same person said, the father of this child had asked me to get him some clothes of my son. Now, let us even assume that she was not comfortable with the father and the girlfriend, and maybe the girlfriend or partner of the father might have somehow, and she was trying to protect the interest of her son, and she did not give the clothes. Neither did she say, okay, let us go together to where we need to do what we need to do on the clothes for the sake of our son, to ward away that coffin that they said is flying and roaming and roving around our son. Ilerolua promise Aloba. But what is this that we are hearing now? What is really going on? All of a sudden, Wunmi, strangely, is out of the equation. Like, she has her own thing to grind, the DNA thing. What about the RIP? I thought they said Prime Boy had done some spiritual, whatever it is, to Mohbad. What exactly is going on here? How come this woman is speaking from the two sides of her mouth? What is really going on? What is going on? This update is explosive. In fact, this is unbelievable. Like, what is going on? Well, I have said that nobody should pity. No empathy for Adura. Regardless of who that person is to you. As long as you are privy to what happened to your brother, your blood brother, and you are now being told and manipulated and promised heaven and earth, don't you see, can't you see that there is nothing that is coming for you? Look at it. Once the DNA is done, publicly, put out there is nothing for Liam. Neither is there going to be anything than prison for Wunmi. All of the royalties, accrued money, income of Mohbad, and whatever it is that he has on earth will have to go to who? Father and mother. And if it goes to the father, how are we sure that Mohbad's mother will not spend time in prison alongside Wunmi? Because she's going to say a lot of things too. Well, I don't want to bore you guys with too much talk. I want you to listen to this. But before we proceed, please like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. This is deep. This is deep.
Yes, you be my person. No pity Adura. Rara rara. No dear kokole lori. Na Adura dear le ori ara. May we clear that. Sister, no dear kokan le ori Adura. Adura gangan lo betray egwen. Adura is an accomplice to murder. Ipe won dear le lori my sister. Etuto idanu. Before he came online, I listened to everyone's auntie. Ibeni mo ti gbọ́ update yẹn. Ibeni mo ti gbọ́ update yẹn. Kí àbúrò kó máa bá mẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Ipe kò ní ṣẹ̀wọ̀n, kò possible. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má pì sí Àdúrà. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bá bẹ̀ yín. Àdúrà, he will go in fact, kó má ṣe pé ó ẹ̀ bá mẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ that is even an accomplice to the crime tí ò sòótọ́ kò lè escape prison. Kò lè escape prison, sister mi. That he was even there and he never came out to say the truth. In the eye of the law, in the eye of the law, you are an accomplice to a crime. You witnessed it. How your brother ended his life moment. Did he call his father? In the dying moments of his blood brother, and it's what Billy. IOS, she Adura gbe phone show pe baba e. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. Ṣó pé bàbá ẹ̀ wípé dáàdi ẹ máa bọ̀ ọ́, ẹ̀mí ti fẹ́ bọ́ lára ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tó mú kúrò nínú ìrà, tó mú kúrò nínú ìdọ̀tí, tó mú wá sínú agbègbè Lẹ́kí káyé ẹ̀ wá dá. kò kàn ní dákí bluntly sọ wípé àdúrà ló pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ni. I will be too blunt to say that. I will be too blunt to say that. Ẹ jọ wọn ò di ẹrù kankan lé lórí, àdúrà gangan ló di ẹrù lé orí ara ẹ̀. Òun ló di ẹrù ẹ̀wọ̀n sí orí ara ẹ̀ with the support of his mother. I'm happy that the truth will get out. Baba Mohbad will be fine. If Adura is going down, let him go down. If Adura will go to jail, let him go to jail. We are only concerned about Mohbad. How did Mohbad die? Nǹkan tó kàn wá nìyẹn, àdúrà ò kàn wá. Bàdúrà bá fẹ́ ṣayé ẹ̀ kò kàn wá, ó ti yan part ẹ̀. He chose the path of death. He chose the path of deception. He chose to align with murderers. We don't pity such people. We don't pity such people. Sister mi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má kànú àdúrà rárá. Ara ń kan wá. Wọ́n pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ní ṣojú ẹ̀, ó dẹ̀ dákẹ́. Ìmùlẹ̀ wo lẹ mú? Ilẹ̀ tí ń yọ gbogbo wọn. Gbogbo àdúrà tá à ń gbà, gbogbo èpè tá à ń ṣẹ́, ó ti ń jẹyọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ má sọ pé wọ́n di nǹkan kan lé orí àdúrà. Àdúrà ló di ẹrù lé orí rẹ̀. Àdúrà ló di ẹrù lé orí rẹ̀. Òun ló di ẹrù lé orí rẹ̀ for betraying his brother, for supporting those who ended his brother's life. No. We don't pity such people. We don't pity such people. If he's going down, let him go down. If he's going down, let Baba Mohbad ó mọ̀ wípé ó ti di -2. Ìkan ló pa kan, just like Cain killed Abel. It's just unfortunate wípé younger brother ló ṣekú pa ẹ̀gbọ́n toró wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbà tí wọ́n end the life ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. So whether the assertion pé olú ẹ̀bám is true or not ìyẹn ò kàn wá, ó tiẹ̀ wà nínú ilé yẹn gangan, ó tó lọ́tọ̀ that Adura needs to go down for the crime. That Adura needs to go down for the crime. Pé ó tiẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ kò jẹ́wọ́ kò sótọ́. No, iOS, no. Don't even say wọ́n jẹ̀rì lórí. Ikú tí Mohbad ikú ó ń kan wá lára. Ikú gbóná lọmọ yẹn kú. Àdúrà dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. If I life imprisonment, okay, wọ́n lè dash ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Torí if he's not the one that actually struck the final blow, wọ́n lè má yẹgi fún life imprisonment àbí bíi 10-20 wípé kò tiẹ̀ sótọ́ kò jẹ́wọ́ yẹn iOS kò lè bọ́nú ẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má pity ẹ̀. He betrayed his blood brother. They are not even step brothers. Adura betrayed the mole. That is just it. He betrayed his brother. Ó wá fẹ́ máa kọrin, ó lọ kun irun ẹ̀ ní green bíi peacock. Ta ló fẹ́ gbórin ẹ̀? With this information tó bá jáde, Adura orin yẹn máa kán létí wa ni. With this information tá a gbọ́ látòní lọ, tó bá la ẹnu, ohùn ẹ̀ máa kán ni. Ohùn ẹ̀ máa kán ni fún nǹkan tó ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́n yẹn. In association with your mother, ìyá ẹ kò sọ̀rọ̀, that one is a waste, is an error. Ṣùgbọ́n ìwọ Àdúrà tó bá la ẹnu pé o fẹ́ kọrin, ohùn ẹ máa kán ni. Torí ìwọ gangan ló ṣekú pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ. I yield the mic. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma.
I'm here, Raphael.
Hold on, sorry. Hold on, ma. Please, 1 second. At this point, I'm highlight. I don't want to interject when you were talking earlier. We don't have to pick anybody again for the fact that Adra was in the house when the whole stuff happened, and he couldn't even call his father to tell him what happened to his brother because of the mother was like, "Marco, buy me a candy from the and all that." At least you should have come out and said the truth. But you are supporting and you want to be like Mohbad. Your brother, they've not even buried your brother. You started singing and all that. It's such a pity that what French said is Baba Mohbad should just take a heart. I've always said this. Take a heart and just forget that you don't have any children. Let me just use that word from Mama Mohbad. Let me use that word. Put it in -2 here according to what my energy Queen just said now. So thank you so much. So Mommy Iris, no pity for the wicked. So thank you. So Mom, that's now
Sorry, please, Pretty. It's not that I'm pitying him. What I'm saying is, tó bá jẹ́ tiẹ̀ kó sọ, okay, eléyìí ṣojú mi, eléyìí ò ṣojú mi, mi ò mọ̀ nípa eléyìí, because before now we were hearing that it was Darusha that embalmed, right? Now, why is it that the story has changed? Tó bá dé òótọ́ ló change it, if it's the correct narration, kó accept pé lóòótọ́ nǹkan bá, tó bá dẹ̀ pé wrong thing náà sọ fún, kóun náà, tó bá jẹ́ tiẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀ kó sọ, kó lè mọrú ẹ̀wọ̀n àbí kó mọrú punishment tí wọ́n fẹ́ fún.
So, I want to talk about Adura and Darusha. To be honest, I heard about the story in the evening yesterday. It was a bit busy. And from what I'm seeing is, from my own understanding, is like they are trying to put this man in a very difficult position, which is Baba. Because I'm thinking, for the past 7 months, why haven't they told us that it's Adura who actually embalmed the brother? And they were allowing us to scream and shout and be thinking, asking questions which we are not getting answers. So why now? That's the number one question we should be asking. Why now? Is it that they've told them that if it's Darusha, Baba would definitely, fight for Darusha to pay for what he has done. But if it's Adura, he will be in a very tight corner. I think that's what they are trying to do. They have actually changed their story. Very mumu people. You understand? Very stupid people. So I'm just thinking, you guys know this since long time, and you are not saying nothing till now that they had to petition Darusha, and you guys are coming to tell us that it's Adura. People, please, let's just think. Are they not playing with our brains and actually trying to nail this man at all costs? They are trying to nail Baba at all costs, because in a sense that, let me tell you, if Baba actually starts dealing with Adura, all hell will let loose. A father is dealing with a son. A father is doing this. He's not a good father. That is exactly their plan. Whether we like it or not, that is just their plan. Evil, thinking evil 24/7 instead of them to be facing the truth. They will be thinking evil every single time they want to twist this man. Every single time they want to set a trap on this man. What is it that this man has done? You guys have finished this man's child. This man is trying to get justice. You guys are busy twisting it. To be honest, let me tell you the honest truth. We all are parents here. We all are mothers here. If my son, God forbid, touch wood, if my son pass away and the junior brother embalms him, he will pay for it. I know. He will pay for it. Because you are literally harboring a murderer in your house. Because you don't know if that boy will embalm you next. Your own son will embalm you next. You understand? Yeah. Because if you have a child that goes out and murder, and you know that he's a murderer, and you still keep him in the house, what are you saying? You yourself, you're a murderer, right? That's just it. But we Africans, because we have so much emotions, if Baba should now petition Adura, trust me, the amount of curses, the amount of mind twisting that these people are ready to put Baba in that position. You guys watch and see. That's what they're trying to do to Baba. But their plans will not work. Their plans will not. Adura needs to come and tell us so many things, since they have packed everything on his head. At 20, how old is Adura self? I think he's 20 something. And you had who taught you how to embalm? That's number one question we should be asking. Who coached Adura how to embalm? Who gave Adura the permission to embalm his elder brother? Because Adura did not scratch his head and say, yeah, my elder brother is gone, so let me embalm him. There must be somebody who has taught him. There must be somebody who gave him that permission. All those questions needs to be asked. And when did Mo die? How did you know that Mo is dead for you to embalm him? Adura has a lot, and they've put in Adura in a position for dragging. They've put in Adura in a position for dragging. And we should drag him. He needs to talk. He really needs to talk. They've put him there to trap Baba, to blame Baba, and they have put him. Yeah, Mohbad, I don't understand if that woman has sense. I don't understand that. I've never in my life seen a mother like that. What is the issue, this woman? What has Baba Mohbad done to you that you really want to nail this man?
How many years ago have you left each other? You haven't gotten over it. Are you the first woman to leave a man? Are you not supposed to be in line with this man to fight who killed your son? And you are busy twisting, you are busy turning, you are busy lying.
Welcome back. Everyone is in support of no pity, no empathy for Adura. Why? I'll tell you this before we proceed. Spending said, if you want to know more about what happened to Mohbad, ask Adura. Why? Because Adura was upstairs in the same floor with Mohbad and Wumi. Yes, Mohbad and Adura, like any other person. Mohbad and Wumi, like any other person. Mohbad, Spending, Prime Boy, like any other person. Friends, siblings, partners. They will have their moments of disagreement, argument. If you even look at the face of these people, you will know that they do have their conflict and fight. And if you look at their face, it's not smooth. You will know that they are trenches. They fight a lot, like physical fights. But the one that happened that night is quite different. The one that happened that night is strange. So strange. We are talking about people who abuse alcohol. There is nothing they don't abuse. They abuse just everything that they can lay hands upon. There is nothing they don't do. They do everything. So, what happened that night? Why is it different? Why? What is this thing that happened that took the life of Mohbad? At what time did Mohbad pass away? What was the argument about? Wumi told us the argument is about, not really an argument, she said, that they had an argument, but later Mohbad now asked about our international passport and asked about Liam's international passport. And they now settled whatever it is. That the thing that got her upset was that Mohbad had fought Prime Boy. She removed from all her talk. She raised the part that the role she played. She removed everything, every argument, conflict that she had with Mohbad. She is only telling us that of Prime Boy. She removed the part where she and Mohbad had physical fight in the SUV. And we are still wondering why the police refused to call in the driver of that SUV. What is really happening here? The driver disappeared or has been paid? How come? Because that driver is also a witness in that car, in the SUV. Now, somehow we've gone past it because the most reliable witness is Spending in that car. What about Adura? So Mohbad's mother, in a bid to change the narrative, trying to create that image of a wicked father, she spoke to Wumi and Adura and Darosha, a younger brother, and they concluded that Adura should be the one to carry the cross. Adura should be the one to carry the cross. Adura will be the sacrificial lamb. Or let us look at it this way. Is it possible? I don't think Wumi would have supported or covered up for Adura. Let us assume that when Mohbad and Adura were upstairs and Wumi was also there, if it were Mohbad and Adura that had a fight and something happened to Mohbad, and he passed away. Do you think Wumi will support? Do you think Wumi will cover up? How come these people they are so interested in their greed? That's why they are covering up for Wumi. Because to them, Wumi, Liam equals inheritance. And they believe that the agreement that they have with Wumi, she will not fail as long as they protect her interest, as long as they cover up. So whatever it is that is going to be shared, percentage, Adura will get, Wumi will get. And when I say Adura, not really like Adura. Adura is going to get and spread to his mom and Darusha. That is the plan, to cut off Mohbad's father away. How come this woman cannot stop this vendetta? It's as if Mohbad's father destroyed the life of this woman. That's how it is. She went with someone else, but she cannot forget Mohbad's father's role in her life. And that role is not a good one. Like the man had finished, oh, my father didn't want me to marry him, but I continued and I stuck with him. And we started having issues. Blah, blah, blah. This has always been trying to show us that Mohbad's father is not a responsible husband, which we care less about. We care less about that. What we are asking is, how come this woman is not focused? How come 90% of your conversation, of your talk, is not centered on justice? How come you are not digging where you need to be, where you need to dig? She has never said, I asked Wumi, what happened to my son? No, she said, I called Adura. I said, look, you are my son. Tell me exactly what happened. Let me know the nitty-gritty of it. Let me know the depth of it. And she said, Adura, I punched Prime Boy. Prime Boy I now felt uncomfortable within me, like something happened to me. And I told others not to come near him. And Prime Boy and Mohbad. So we now chased him. He now came. All of those talk still does not make any sense. How come Mohbad's mother did not tell us that part that Spending shared? Is it that Adura did not tell his mom about the fight upstairs, or he took that out, or she took that out? Because this thing is not clear. The reason I'm looking at this, is it not possible that Adura and Wumi pied Mohbad? Let us look at it this way. Wumi and Mohbad were having their issues and fights and all of that. Adura got involved, like, it's enough now, what's going on? And Mohbad like, blah, blah, fight. I will deal with you, what's wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. And maybe Adura was trying to, this thing is, what kind of greed is this? What kind of greed took over these people? Adura, the first time you went to the coroner inquest, you pretended like you had stomach problems. And people who were there at the coroner inquest, they said they saw your mom call you when you were supposed to mount the podium or wherever it is, mount the box to speak, to be cross-examined. You and your mom came out and they said your mom was kneeling down. What was she kneeling down for you? Does she need to kneel down? Like, it's your brother. It's not like she doesn't need to compel you. She doesn't need to beg you. This is normal. It should happen naturally. In fact, your voice should be the loudest. I'm thinking by now it should have been you against Wumi and her family. No, not at all. What we saw is you claiming that you have stomach problems, or you are hungry and you're not feeling good, that you're hungry, that you're not feeling good, that you need to eat. That was the excuse, because conscience could not make you go in and be cross-examined. You left and prepared yourself. The next time you came, you told them stories that don't match. Oh, Wumi told me. No, I didn't say anything. I don't know what happened. Spending is the one that now broke everything down, like broke it down pieces. You were upstairs and you know what happened because you heard what the conversation is about. You know what the talk is about. And you cannot say of course, you know everything that happened upstairs. You know if your brother got injured more. You can't say you didn't see the bed soaked. Well, what we heard is that when the thing happened, you came in, you saw what happened. Wumi knelt down and begged you and say, I don't know, please cover me, don't worry. Anything, we are going to share together. And it didn't come like, I don't get it. Your mind didn't tell you, wait, we don't need to share nothing. This is my brother. So you now want us to believe that you are innocent too? You're an accomplice. Can't you see? Your father has dragged you to the court. I mean, from police petition, next it will be the court because that is the stand. You said you are just a bad person. You said that man is no longer your father, and the man cares less. You can be whoever's son. Be the son of your mom. Because one day, someone like you will buy your mom. One day you will buy her. Because if you can do this to your brother, do this to your father. I thought you would be by the side of your father, compelling your mom and say, hey, mom, enough is enough. This holiday is over. Let us get to the root of the matter. But no. Something to eat, something to drink. And they say you are a common criminal on the street. Stealing people's things here and there. All over Ikorodu. Like a worthless child. Your father had to like kick you down to Mohbad, like go there and get something to do. Now, with your face that looks like a criminal, you know, low-level thief, you are not trying to make your voice sound like that of Mohbad to sing. This kind of family is so funny. You're trying to sing. They say Wumi used to be a rapper. Oh my God. So now you want to sing. Eh? You want to sing. And now, this is so funny. I think you and Wumi, you are going to remix a song, right? Huh? You guys you're going to release a song. You have to be locked up. Adura, you have to be locked up. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad that they give birth to kids. One is a crook. One is gone. That would have changed the story of the family. What is this man left with? All of this orchestrated by Mohbad's mother, putting in venom into, oh my God, so sad. What kind of thing is this? Well, we've said that there is no pity or empathy for you guys. Now that the story has changed, they said that you are the one that embalmed Mohbad and not Darusha, because they believe that by saying this, it will stop Mohbad's father from taking action. That is what this is all about, to stop him from taking action. Mohbad's mother wants the world. That is she wants to come out, and as stupid as she is, she's still going to come out to talk. Help me, oh, Josie. So you want to, your son is gone. The way you took your son out, Mohbad, you took him out, you deleted him. The way you have frustrated the wife and the little boy. Now you want to lock your son in prison. You want to put him in prison. If he deserves prison, he has to go to prison. That's what she's going to start screaming out. Hey, please, all ye mothers of the earth, come and help me. All ye women of the world, come and help me. Josie wants to put my son in prison. Darusha said is the one that embalmed Mohbad. Darusha is the one that bought coffin that is so small and does not fit. Now they said no, it is Adura. Adura is now the one claiming to be responsible for this. Adura, no one is going to listen to your music. Nobody's going to listen to your music. Don't be fooled. Judgment is not far away, it's right there. You'll be judged, you'll be dealt with. Your mom, unfortunately, she's not she's just someone who is just dumb. If you want to fight, if you want to whatever you wish to do to your husband or ex-husband for what you claim he did to you, which I'm not privy to, and I am not saying it didn't happen. Whatever you want to do, not at this time. This is not the best time, Josie. No, this is not the best time for that. Prior to this, you guys were calling yourself daddy wa, mommy wa. Talking to each other with respect. Daddy wa, mommy wa. Well, what nonsense is that? Now, Josie, you guys are not telling yourself the truth. You guys are not telling yourselves the truth because it is glaring that Mohbad's mother wants to put an end to justice for Mohbad. In fact, she said, and I quote, Mohbad's father was the one that told Prime Boy to escape. Yeah, she said it. And that she had called Mohbad's father and asked, how come? Why did you tell him to escape? Why did you tell him to escape? So she concluded that Mohbad's father concluded that Wunmi must be dealt with because Wunmi embraced her, Wunmi supported her, and he wants to put all of whatever it is that happened on Wunmi. Now, in what way? Capacity, avenue. What was the arsenal, weapon that Prime Boy used? She said, Juju, Muti. That's what he used. Then we asked, in what way? What did Adura tell you? Like, did he hit Mohbad with some charms, whatever? No. The thing is on him. If you hit him, then the person will go and buy. Then I'm still asking, if Adura felt uncomfortable, how come Adura is alive and Mohbad is gone? You guys don't want to tell us what happened inside of that house. Something dreadful, terrible happened inside of that house. Something bad, wicked happened inside of that house. Maybe Darusha is not aware of it. Maybe he wasn't around. He was in his own house. But there is something that connects Darusha, the embalmer. You must have seen the body of your brother before you wrapped him up. You must have seen. Was he dressed or not? The video we saw, Mohbad was not clothed. He was just putting on boxers and a pair of jean trousers. That is what we saw. So you must have seen something on his body. If there is nothing on the bed, filled with, if there is nothing like that, Darusha, how come you are too quiet? Your quietness and the way you are saying, leave the police to handle it, shows that you guys are guilty. Normally, naturally, you guys should be the ones screaming and shouting. But immediately the story turned around and you realize that money is not coming anymore and Mohbad's father is being heard. Your elder sister told you, hey, we have to step down on this. Imagine the voices of people on behalf of your nephew is louder. Even Adura. You guys are wicked. All the while you're with Mohbad, you never meant well for him. You're just around him because of what you guys could get, because you are total failure. Yes, Mohbad was born to change you guys' story. But unfortunately, you allowed your greed, wickedness, and of course, we cannot blame Mohbad because he's not alive now, but we can learn lessons. I mean, we can't question him. If it was a spell, well, if it was difficulty to obey instructions or accept. We've learned a lot from this. We've learned a lot from the demise of Mohbad. So bad. We've learned a lot. Because what we've heard so far is that certain information had been given to him about this journey, and he decided to embrace it. And it cost him dearly. It cost him his life. Cost him his life. But we are life. At least everyone in this world, or everybody screaming, shouting for justice for Mohbad, we cannot all cry at the same time. So if we cannot all RIP at the same time, it means that there will be people, voices that will keep standing till this justice is gotten. We don't want it to be business as usual. People are beginning to see a pattern. Once you are not really well connected to the right people or whatever, or you're just there as an inconsequential citizen, if you buy, they will not want to put state efforts or anything into getting justice for you, because they themselves are wicked people. They themselves are ruthless. They themselves, your life means nothing to them. It's all about what they can get and get. So sad. So sad. What do you guys think of this? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.